Hello and welcome to 3.TV. I am Ruchi Sharma.
And I am Vishakha Thakur. So we have got all the major global cryptocurrency news from the past week for you in the show. But before we start, let's cut across to Manoj Thara for the market check.
So Bitcoin was trading lower alongside broader risk assets as fading hopes for the US interest rate cuts dampened investor sentiments. And risk appetite remained muted following the Galaxy Digital sale of over 10,000 Bitcoins on Thursday worth over $1 billion that spread across the multiple exchanges. That's what the analysts believe. And stronger than expected US job data on Thursday further eroded Fed cut expectations, ending a 7-day rally in Asian equities and adding pressure to the crypto markets. The large Bitcoin transfer, as we have mentioned about the Galaxy Digital one, price volatility and profit taking that triggered the profit taking, causing Bitcoin to drop 2.45% from around 118,500, was trading close to around $115,100.
Thanks, Manoj. In a massive development, White House crypto advisor Bo Hines has provided an update on the crypto policy report that the president's digital asset working group was working on. They plan to release it on July 30th, with the crypto community highly anticipating an update on the strategic Bitcoin reserve.
Yes, so in an X post, Bo Hines revealed that the President's Working Group on Digital Assets has completed its 180-day report and will release it publicly on July 30. So he further declared that the United States is now leading the way in digital asset policy.
Well, that's great. Meanwhile, Trump Media and Technology Group, the company behind Truth Social and Truth Streaming, announced it now holds around $2 billion worth of Bitcoin and Bitcoin-related assets. This is part of its earlier declared Bitcoin Treasury strategy using money from stock sales and bonds.
So as per the announcement, the company has about $3 billion in total liquid assets, meaning that 2/3 of that is now in Bitcoin. And it also set aside an additional $300 million to buy Bitcoin-related options, which it may convert into Bitcoin later depending on market trends.
Simultaneously, Saylor Strategy, the largest corporate holder of Bitcoin, on Monday said it has purchased 6,220 BTC for $739.8 million. With the latest purchase, the company has increased its Bitcoin holdings to 607,770 BTCs.
That's right, and Strategy purchased an additional 6,220 Bitcoin at $118,940 per Bitcoin between July 14 to 20th, according to an official announcement on July 21st. So the Bitcoin purchases were made using proceeds from the MSTR Class A shares, STRK, STRF, and STRD shares at the market offerings.
So with the latest Bitcoin purchase, Strategy boosted its Bitcoin stash to 607,770 BTC acquired at $43.6 billion at an average price of $71,750 per Bitcoin.
Now, meanwhile, Strategy has launched its latest fundraising vehicle for additional Bitcoin purchases. So the STRC preferred stock, nicknamed Stretch by the company, will have an initial dividend rate of 9%. The company is looking to sell 5 million shares at $100 each for a total of $500 million.
Meanwhile, here in India, public listed Jetking, the first company in India to adopt Bitcoin Treasury strategy, on Monday said it will buy more Bitcoin and expand its Bitcoin-focused initiatives. The firm currently holds 21 BTC worth nearly $3 million.
It's quite interesting, and Jetking board approved a preferential equity issue up to $1.3 million to further expand its Bitcoin Treasury operations on July 21st. The firm will raise funds from non-promoters in compliance with SEBI's issue of capital and disclosure requirements regulations.
The company will issue 460,000 equity shares at 250 rupees per share to raise funds for the acquisition of Bitcoin, general corporate purposes, and education, training, and skill development in Bitcoin.
Well, on the other side, sports betting platform Sharplink Gaming kept accumulating Ether after briefly slipping to the second largest public ETH holder behind Bitmine Immersion Technologies.
Sharplink acquired a record-breaking amount of Ether for the company in the past week, ending Sunday, reporting a purchase of 79,949 Ether on Tuesday.
So the acquisition was completed at an average ETH purchase price of $3,238, totaling about $258.9 million.
The new purchases followed another $49 million buy announced last Monday, bringing Sharplink's total Ether holdings to 360,807 Ether, worth about $1.3 billion at current market prices, according to CoinGecko.
Well, not just Sharplink, but blockchain technology Consensus Solutions has also acquired Ethereum and increased its Ethereum holdings to 55,788 ETH, worth around $211.5 million after acquiring 22,935 additional ETH.
Well, the company now holds $242 million in total assets, including cash and liquid holdings. A $10 million capital raise via convertible notes at a 198% premium supports this expansion.
So the move is part of BTCS's DeFi or TradeFi accretion flywheel strategy, and CEO Charles Allen called BTCS the most leveraged Ethereum play in public markets. Following the news.
Apart from Bitcoin and Ethereum, Litecoin is also making its way to the Treasury list. In a first for a publicly traded US company, Pharma will invest $100 million to adopt Litecoin as a Treasury reserve asset. The PIPE deal, led by crypto firm GSR, will close around July 22, 2025.
Now, Litecoin creator Charlie Lee, who is a key figure in crypto, will join MEI's board, marking a major step in institutional adoption of Litecoin.
So May will sell 29.2 million shares at $3.42 each. GSR will manage the company's digital assets. Litecoin is widely used for payments, remittances, and cross-border transfers.
And on 22nd July, the Prince of Darkness took his final bow. Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Ozzy Osbourne's death at 76 on Tuesday sparked a surge in non-fungible token market as fans rushed to own a piece of the heavy metal icon's legacy through his CryptoBats collection.
Within hours of the announcement of his passing, the floor price of his CryptoBats NFTs briefly surged by more than 400% from under 0.02 Ether to as high as 0.08 Ether, according to OpenSea data.
And at current market prices, the peak floor price for a CryptoBats NFT was $295 at 8 p.m. UTC on Tuesday, according to CoinGecko.
Well, that's all in this episode of the Weekly Wrap. This is Murti Sharma signing off.
And this is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. Keep watching 3.0 TV for more such updates, and do log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code. Have a great weekend.